Is your 2019-2022 Chevy Spark key fob not working reliably? A dead battery is the most common culprit. This video will guide you through a quick and easy DIY battery replacement, saving you time and money compared to dealership service. You'll know it's time to replace the battery when the range decreases to less than 30 to 50 feet or the fob doesn't respond consistently. Replacing the battery is a straightforward task, taking only 5 to 10 minutes. You'll need a few simple tools: a small flathead screwdriver or a plastic pry tool, recommended to avoid damage, and a new CR2032 battery. This is a standard 3-volt lithium coin battery, widely available for $2 to $5. Avoid using metal tools to prevent short circuits. Ground yourself to prevent static electricity damage to the fob's electronics. Using a quality battery is important to ensure that the battery lasts for at least a year. To open the key fob, carefully insert the flathead screwdriver or pry tool into the small slot on the side of the fob. Gently twist to separate the two halves of the fob. Be patient and avoid forcing it to prevent cracking the plastic housing. Some models might have a small screw holding the two halves together. If so, unscrew it before prying. There have been reports of the fob housing cracking prematurely, so be extra careful. Once the key fob is open, you'll see the CR2032 battery inside. Note the battery's orientation, with the positive side facing up. The CR2032 is a 3-volt lithium coin battery. The positive side has a plus symbol and faces up in the fob. Use the screwdriver or pry tool to gently lift the old battery out of its holder. Pry up the battery first, then slide it out horizontally, as shown in the diagram. Insert the new CR2032 battery, ensuring the positive side is facing up. Double-check the polarity to avoid damaging the circuit. The battery has a plus symbol on the positive side and a textured pattern on the negative side. Reversing polarity can damage the circuit. Some users have reported damage from reversing the battery polarity. Always ensure correct orientation. Now, carefully align the two halves of the key fob, making sure the buttons and internal components match up properly. Press the two halves firmly together until they snap securely back into place. If your fob had a screw, reinsert it and tighten it securely to hold the halves together. Finally, ensure the fob is securely closed with no gaps. If it doesn't snap close, double-check that all internal components are correctly positioned. Now that you've reassembled the key fob, it's time to test its functionality. Start by pressing the lock button on the fob. The car's doors should lock in response. Next, press the unlock button to test unlocking. The car's doors should unlock. Finally, test the panic button to ensure the alarm activates. If the key fob doesn't respond as expected, double-check the battery polarity and ensure it's making good contact in the compartment. In most cases, no programming is required, as the fob automatically syncs with the vehicle when you use the ignition. If the key fob still doesn't work after replacing the battery, the new battery might be faulty, or the fob itself could have an internal issue with the circuit board. Avoid using cheap knockoff batteries, as they can cause corrosion on the battery terminals and damage the key fob. Cold weather can drain batteries faster, so if you live in a cold climate like Minnesota, consider using a high-drain CR2032 variant for better performance. Remember, AAA auto experts recommend performing annual checks on your key fob to ensure it works properly and catch issues early. Dispose of the old battery properly at a recycling center. Recycling fob batteries reduces hazardous waste in auto disposal sites. Key fobs are evolving, with trends towards smartphone integration and longer-lasting batteries. Newer models feature smartphone integration for keyless entry. Newer models are using lithium polymer batteries for extended life. Batteries are also being made eco-friendly. Future software updates may enable remote diagnostics to alert owners of low battery voltage.